Hello, 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 everybody. We are live again with Pikmin. Everything is working hunky-dory. Let me put out a tweet really quick. And we will absolutely be live and ready. Oh boy, we are starting quite late today, aren't we? I terribly sorry about that. My duties beforehand really did eat into my time. I also looked at my... Hello? Oh my god. I also looked at everything else, and it would appear that I had my microphone quite quiet, so I have raised its gain and changed its position so it should be much better and much more accessible for me. Thank you everybody for your patience and as I figure everything out. Let me adjust my setup here because everything got moved around. Streamlabs goes into this monitor. I already have the link to the stream. Perfect. Okay. Alright, and here we go once again. Alright. We, on our first day here in Pikmin, will be finishing up in the Forest Navel. And after that, we will continue on to probably the Forest of Hope. Because I believe we can finish up just about everything there as well, or at least get started on finishing. And then after we can start the distant spring. We go out there, and okay. So first things first, we need 25 reds. We need 25 yellows. And then when we get back, we'll get blues to get the part that's out in water. Banana. Come on, come on, no, no! Come on. Come on, everyone. There we go. Alright, let's... I need a blue Pikmin for this. Okay. I broke that geyser last time, so I thought it would stay that way. Or maybe I didn't break it and I just thought I did. That's entirely possible. Okay. Well, this is not a problem. I believe we have enough time for everything, so... Yep. Use these tiny little shortcuts. I believe for that part out there, we're gonna need like 40. So we're gonna bring extras because we do have to fight those woolly wogs that are out there. Actually, this doesn't matter too much. There we go. Alright, cool. Whatever. This is why no one likes Wollywogs in this game. You just get mollywogged. Heh. Wow. I will. So much for getting a ship part. This other ship part today. Cause wow. I suck. I'm gonna have to take out all the rest of my blue Pikmin. Of which there are only 5 more. Wow. This is what we're gonna do. We are going to hope and we are going to pray that this is enough. And that we can get this, Nope, it's already looking at us. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, Wollywog. Yep, nowhere near enough. I don't know. Wow. Wow, we wasted an entire day and killed a lot of Pikmin for a single part. Oh boy. Well, good thing that the blue Pikmin are... Actually, no, that's... Blue Pikmin are not useless after this. There's... Oh no, there's still very much the distant spring. That's a problem. Yeah, and I don't have enough blue Pikmin to get that part. Ooh, no. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're going to come back to the distant spring for this last part on a different day after we finish the, what's it called? We're going to finish the distant spring, we're going to finish the forest navel on a different day. Yeah, we're gonna finish the Forest Navel on a different day. And on that day, that's when, during that time is when we're going to come back and we're gonna finish up the Forest of Hope, and then, after all that, we're gonna come back for this place. Okay, come on. It should be 15. Where are there 10 more? Oh, right, those guys. Okay. This is fine. Come on, come on. Perfect. Perfect. I played this so poorly. Alright. Forest of Hope. Because there we can do a lot more. And hopefully play a lot better. Alright. Great start. Hey, yeah, right. On this bridge. Actually, now that I think about it, why did I take out my yellows? I don't really need them. As for why I took out all my blues, it's because my blues are gonna take out these, and all of my reds are gonna fight stuff for my blues and themselves. Oh my god, there's two of them here. Okay. And then we're gonna go back to check on the blues. Yep, they just finished the bridge. Which means that now we can put them on this ship part. Yeah, these can be the two ship parts we get today. Because I don't think we're gonna fight the other boss we have available to us. Yeah, you guys come back. And we can put the blue Pikmin on that white wall so that we can set that up for the next fight. Cool. I have changed my mind. There we go. Shock Absorber. Eh, screw it, yeah. Why not? We now have 15 of the 30 ship parts. We are actually halfway through this game. That's kind of insane. I literally started this the other day. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah. Come on. Oh. There's a slow guy. Yeah, I think they can make it. Yeah. 180 reds is a good amount to have. And there's no Pikmin being left outside? Yeah, we only have that one and the other one. And both of those are connected to bosses. So we could finish the Distant Spring tonight. Hey, and you know what this does? This gets our blues up into the upper 60s, I believe. Yeah, so we can very easily put... Yeah, okay, I know how we can do tomorrow. Fantastic. We have 6 days of wiggle room. I know for a fact that the final ship part isn't required, so honestly that alone saves us a lot of worry. Because I also know that last area is a huge pain, because it's a very long puzzle for only one boss. But it's possible. Okay. I say 16. Actually, no. Less. We're gonna need less than this, because I know the boss we're fighting, and I remember less is more with him. It's a lot like beating long legs, where you actually don't want to take up that much surface area. Okay. Oh my god, Bulborb is already back. God damn, okay. Alright. Now we'll grab this dude. These dudes. Purely just for these bomb rocks. Hey, cool. Alright, Yellows, you stay there. Blues, you can't stay there, actually. That's perfectly fine. Here, nothing's gonna come by to hit ya. You don't deserve to live. I need you to know that. And I hope everyone tonight is doing quite well. I had a good day. I went on a hike early on and got food with a friend. It was a good time, and then I came back to do things, and I got caught up in duties. There we go. And that's why you don't want too many Pikmin with you in this fight, because they will just get run over by this big old... Dang it! We almost one-cycled it. If I was a bit faster. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm actually mad. I do not think that should have happened, but okay. Cool. Well, that's alright. Blues, you were needed, after all. Good. Bro, that one red Pikmin had no right to live. Come on, get over here, and go back to sleep. Get over here and go back to sleep. Go away. No, but why are you going back and forth, back and forth? Well, it's because I have to keep my numbers up, and two, this actually works out fine. Come on. Oh god, I accidentally woke the second one. Okay. Alright, cool. We get to return for yet another single ship part. I'm so good at this goddamn game. I'm really not. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. Okay. Whatever. Another day to pump numbers back up. Although it's not really necessary. Wait, no. Oh my god! Oh my god, they're over there. I'm not getting them. That's two blues gone. That's fine. This is the problem with not playing the Wii version. That you can't just extend your pointer to the reaches of the screen. Darn. Okay. That sucks. That's gonna be a lot lost to combat too. That's gonna be like almost 50 lost to combat. Just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. Dad's outside listening to music. Ooh, well, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, okay. We're gonna finish up this area. Then we're gonna go to the distant. Then we're gonna return to the Forest Naval. And then we're gonna go to the Distant Spring. We're gonna see if we can finish both areas tonight. I hope we do. Part of the issue with having to come back here is that there's a good chance that all of those enemies we killed are back. That's why I'm not a fan of this whole thing. Like, I do wish the enemies you killed stayed dead for just a little bit longer. Like an extra day for some of them, please. Is that too much to ask? Probably. Where am I? Oh, right, because there's some outside. Okay. 20 is enough. Especially since I lost a number of those Pikmin purely because I wasn't doing the first part of the fight correctly. There you are. Hello? A button? Okay. I don't know why I decided to stop reading my A button. Hey, yeah, what if I just did not read your A button for a minute, for a second there? Yeah, what if I just did that? Wouldn't that be funny? No. Well, screw you, I'm gonna do it anyway. Also, oh my god, how do you eat so many Pikmin so fast, but none of them scream? How many can you eat in one go? Oh my god, I hate this boss. This was always my worst boss as a kid. This asshole. Screw it. Yep. 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 Come on. Come on, you idiots. Come on, you idiots. Come on, you idiots. Come on, you idiots. Come on. Once again. Doesn't help that it gets stuck in the ground at any point. It's the Geiger counter, that's why it's making that noise. Whatever, this failure was also partially my fault. I did not play it well. Now we get to wait. be kind of annoying. Is the Geiger counter required? If it seems like it isn't. Let's see. I'm gonna cry if it's not. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. If it is not required, that's gonna be a little bit sad. That I didn't have to deal with this. Okay. Yeah, the Geiger counter is required. I'm not a fan that they don't get their own shit. You know, if you toss them at it, they just sort of stare at you blankly. Also, I'm pretty sure all of the Pikmin that it's telling me are in the field or over here. They all died. No? Wait. Wait, they are here. What? What? Yeah, it says that there's 3 over here. Okay, alright, the game must be bugging out. Like, it's there, like, they're there, but they're underground for some reason. Okay, game. Yeah, they're underground. Thanks, game. This game does not believe in throwing anybody a bone. True to the era, I guess. Some of these games were actually a little bit difficult. Not many, but some. Pikmin was one of them. Alright, especially as a kid. Pikmin was hard as a kid. But like, at least to me, that's part of the reason why it didn't do great for sales. A lot of kids did not get what it was trying to do, and they did not understand how it was a baby's first RTS. They just couldn't hang. Nothing wrong with that. Again, it's not like it was an easy game. Plus, the fact that the shearwigs and shear grubs give you 3 of them, it's honestly it's pretty good, if you ask me. It's not a bad return on investment. All right, let's get this grass. grass. Am I allowed to make that joke? Yeah, 420 guys, 420 pass, it's Mag. Yeah. Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go to sunset. Yeah, we're not gonna wait. Come on. Go to sunset. Yes. There we go. Now we go to the distant spring. You know what? Just for the sake of it, let's go to the impact site, and then we go to the distant spring. Let me sit back up in my chair because I started leaning back. Yeah, actually, this is the perfect place to get your numbers back up, to pump those numbers up. All right, let's go. Hey, this guy's here. This guy cannot harm Pikmin. He can only flower them. He can harm Olimar, but not the Pipkin. Yeah. Yep, and there's the ship part we need. I will return in just a moment. Alright, back. This is all the yellows are good for. Damn. Where are all my blues? Where are they? What? What? Okay. Game? Where are my Pikmin? Is it those 12 over there that it's confusing? Has to be. There we go. Alright, we're gonna spend one more day on stream. One more Pikmin day on stream, and we're just gonna get that part from the distant spring. And that's it. That's also partially why I put a bit of focus more on blues right now instead of reds. It's for one thing, having 170 reds is honestly not a bad amount. And we can always just come back here if we need to. But that part alone needs 40, so we're gonna bring like 60 blues out there. And we're gonna lose plenty to the water log. So you know what? Yeah. There we go. And the part we got here is actually a required one, so it's actually very important we came back here anyway. What is even out here that can eat us? So just, yeah, it's just gonna pull out a bulb orb. Alright, back here. Sure enough, Strong was already having some blues out here. Next, we're gonna get some blues nectared up. But I've also got to remember to put out, to tweet out, and maybe I'll even make that one of my short form videos I thought about what I think will be, how I think the Jaguars will do in the upcoming off season. Honestly, that would be a good idea. Oh, I did not consider this. I forgot about this. I forgot about the... I forgot what to call flaming blowhogs? Something like that. Okay, I completely forgot about that. That's a problem. Okay, right. We weren't here for a while. Okay, well, no big deal. We have reds. We have plenty of reds. Hey, this all went pretty swell. And now all these reds can get some stuff. What? Perfect. And there's two of them again. Cool. perfection. This is what we like to see. This is what we enjoy. Here we go. Hey. Good job, everybody. Go to sunset. We're not lollygagging. We have enough on our hands. We have enough Pikmin. Well, maybe not for the end of the game, but for the time being. Did I not quit out of Discord? I don't think I did. Strange. You're pretty good about that. No matter. Fiery Blowhawk. I was right. Seven, 11 parts remaining, but 17 days. We are pretty good. We have a pretty good buffer going. And honestly, we're doing way better than I thought. I was honestly expecting to be doing way worse. Alright. Come tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next time, we will be going to the distant spring. And we can put all of our eggs into that basket. Alright, bye everyone. Have a good night. And remember to not only do good,